Hey guys, here RH8 and welcome to the GTA 5 car v car episode 2 of the Elegy RH8 going against the Obey 9F, the normal Obey 9F, not the carrier version, but just the normal one with the hard top. Of course, I still haven't covered all of these sports comparisons within the category, so I'm wanting to sort of get that over with. So if you guys have any requests within the sports category, be sure to drop it down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get right into it with the handling. Of course, with the Elegy, we know it's very efficient around corners, and if you do take that corner properly, then you get the benefits from the acceleration, which is what makes this car very superior to the other sports cars within the category. And of course, the handling is absolutely amazing. Sticks firmly onto the ground with its traction. And of course, now the improvements to downforce, you're gonna be easily taking that corner. But also at the same time, gotta consider that some people do tend to spin out with the Elegy for some reason if they don't pay attention to it. But that's a small minor problem that obviously is rather easy to pay attention to and very predictable. But Obey 9F, on the other hand, of course, it oversteers quite a bit. It's got a tendency to oversteer a lot than the other cars in the game. It's one of the most oversteering cars in line with the Comet as well. For acceleration, you see the Obey 9F's kicking in. It gets the point for that. But top speed, it also sort of sustains the speed as it carries on. Elegy does not have a better top speed than the Obey 9F, even though it seems like at that point it was going to overtake and catch up, but that was not the case. The Obey 9F just keeps going and just keeps going, to be honest. You know, it's kind of a surprise, interesting thing, because it depends actually, because the Obey 9F does take quite a bit of skill compared to the RH8, and in a racing environment I believe the 9F can keep up with the RH8, of course, considering the top speed and acceleration. And you got to think about that. And the Elegy, where this car dominates the most is around a corner on the track. Any corner you give the Elegy, it will dominate against any other sports car, just because of how quick it accelerates and hits that third or fourth gear. Anyway, you saw there the Elegy is slightly more durable than the Obey 9F, and the customizable options, I'm sure you guys know the Elegy has way more customizable options than the Obey 9F. Even though the Obey 9F does have customizable options, you'll see here I'm showing you every single part from every single options given with a variety, a lot of spoiler options, a lot of this and that. Only a few options for the Obey 9F. Regardless, it still does have decent customizable options. But here, there you go, currently 4-2. But moving on to the lap time test, I'm sure you guys have already seen this from the top 20 best cars for lap times, but show you here anyway of how close it is. It is pretty damn close. The Obey 9F does ask a lot from you. You have to concentrate a lot on every single corner, because slightest of mistakes, it does not reward you whatsoever. It punishes you a lot actually, because it's very difficult to recover in these situations, especially when this car has a tendency to oversteer quite a bit, and it's very unpredictable. Every single lap you do, it's not consistent. Whereas in Elegy, you can pretty much pull off 59 seconds lap time every single lap. You know, you can consistently do that because it's very predictable, very consistent, and very efficient around corners. Whereas of course with Obey 9F, as I said, you can spin out anywhere. A little bump, a little air time, you can literally spin out from that point there. And even if you don't control your speed, if you're not paying attention to your speed, then when you approach a corner, and even that situation, you can easily spin out as well. So you really got to pay attention with Obey 9F, but it is quite competitive against Elegy RH8. It's one of the cars that I feel that if you do really well with that, you can actually beat the Elegy. It depends on the situation, but anyway, it depends on the driver as well, obviously, and how comfortable you are. I really like the Obey 9F, and it quite possibly maybe my favorite car at this very moment over the Felter, but it's one of those things, man. I'm still practicing with, I'm still getting better at it. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think, which one's your favorite amongst both of these two. Of course, check out Pigali versus JB700 if you guys missed out that comparison annotation screen. Click that and I'll take you straight to the video. I'll see you guys there. Check you soon. Now, good night, peace, yeah.